Hello, and welcome back to i94 Podcast with Mumbles and Rico. And today's topic for episode 11 is dating in today's society. Do people even date anymore? Like, how does that happen with social media and all these dating sites and apps? And to help us talk about this topic today, we have
Jerron,
Kenya Carter,
and Ashley.
And of course, Rico. So we're going to kick it off with you. How do you feel about dating in today's society?
I guess, I don't date, I haven't dated for a while. I'm in a relationship, but I got to put that out there. But the way I view it, though, honestly, man, I feel like a lot of people, when it comes to dating, it's really a give and catch type of game because it's a lot that's hard to dissect because of a trust factor. Because you got to think about it. Everything right now is so fast paced. Like, if you listen to certain interviews when it comes to like music, they'll tell you like if somebody drop a single, the single will last for so long for like maybe a week or two, and then it's like, okay, what you got next? What's next? And I think the same thing go for dating. Like everything is easily accessible, so it becomes harder because imagery plays a big part on the mind. And if you're on social network and you look at Instagram or if you look at Facebook and you see like chicks who like really put their bodies out there every day, that's like the thing. A lot of men gravitate towards that and feel like that's what they looking for out of a woman. And honestly, that's not realistic. Same thing go for women, I guess you can kind of say, because women have a lot of expectations of what
like
they want.
Buff man.
Yeah, they want they
money,
want this man that's
car,
cut. He got money. Man,
yeah.
with women you gotta have everything. You gotta have a car. You gotta have a house. You gotta have a great credit score. You can't have no kids. You gotta have a 10-inch penis. You gotta have you can't have no exes linking. Like you gotta have.
I'm fucked.
But I'm just saying, like you gotta have so much that's like on the criteria, but everything is so fast paced that you could easily toss somebody out of your running because they don't meet the criteria because you're looking at everything being so fast. And realistically, we all at this age of like 30 and up where we can kind of.
I'm 29.
Well, okay,
I'm still in the 20s. Don't be trying to add
right
ages
there,
to me.
Well, right there, I get it. But I'm just saying, everything takes time.
Right.
So nobody starts off that way with everything. You got to understand that some people going to have some certain flaws and certain characteristics of themselves that you can kind of work through. People develop, people change, and you can kind of grow some things in an individual. But a lot of people, when it comes to dating, don't like to put in the time to do that. If you go on 2 dates and the motherfucker flick you off the wrong way, you be like, man, I ain't going out with him no more. You know what I'm saying? He got this going on. Or what if I like you and we had a common connection chemistry-wise, but then at the end of us talking, I tell you I got 2 kids from a previous relationship. Okay, does that throw you off the course because I don't meet your criteria for so you wanted somebody who don't have kids? But yeah, we've been vibing harder than you probably ever vibed with somebody else before. So it's like you got to take time and really put time into a person and really do it. And I feel like people don't do it no more. Like it just don't happen. Everything's fast. I could toss you to the side because I can get at somebody else on Instagram that I just seen.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like back in the day, you had to go out and then like be out in events and you'll see somebody and then you could talk to. But right now it's like, man, I ain't feeling you.
Like people at your fingertips.
Yeah, I'm gonna just shoot a DM over here.
You're right.
Yeah.
Because she was cute and I saw her status said single on Facebook. And you know what I'm saying? Like she put up something I think I'm appealing to from her picture. So I'm gonna go ahead and shoot a stab at her and see if it go. If it don't go, I'm off to her and I'm on to the next. Another DM over here.
Well, you know what? I'm still a little old school, so I'm not on Snapchat and I'm not on Instagram or Twitter or anything like that. So I still, I'm still like I go out and if I see somebody, I talk to them.
Single now.
Yeah. That's exactly why I'm single, man. So I'm still in the old school era, man. I just can't see myself finding somebody online. I mean, you know what? Don't get me wrong. I will, if I am on that type of website or anything like that, I will try it out. But I'm scared that I may see somebody who is not
what they seem to be.
Exactly.
Catfish, yeah,
Right.
pretty much.
Yeah, and I ain't trying to deal with that.
How y'all feel?
Well, I'm dating right now, but I did meet someone over Facebook. He's an old friend, but I just think sometimes people want you to do unrealistic things. Like, okay, we dating. In order for me to be a good girlfriend, I have to maybe cook, watch your kids, clean, bring you lunch to your job. Like, no, I'm not your mother. So I'm like, I feel like I'm not gonna put these things out as being a wife, and I'm not your wife. Dating is fine. I don't mind, being around your kid, because if we're dating, I have to get to know, you come in as a package deal. Right, exactly. Yeah. But I feel like it should be a two-way street. I think a lot of times, like you said, social media, we see guys flashing money. We see these so-called power couples, and we be like, okay, this is how I want my relationship to be, and we don't know what's going on behind closed doors. Dude could be beating her, or they both can be cheating. So you have to have your own.
Or he could be a motherfucking scammer.
Exactly. And we see this stuff like, oh, I want my man to do X, Y, and Z, but your man working a 9-to-5 job. He not out here cracking cars. He not out here selling drugs, so he can't have that type of lifestyle. So sometimes you just have to be happy and settle with what you have, and compromise and work together.
I tell people I'm broke from the get-go, so they have no type of false expectations.
Even if you had money like
even
that,
if I had money, I tell people I'm broke, so I can see if they gonna change or not. Like you said, even if I did have some money, I'm gonna learn them, and I'm gonna
test them out.
But money shouldn't even be an issue when you first. Yeah, when you first.
But it is though.
Yeah, but in today's time, I think it is, like, because you gotta think about it. Like, when we all came out of school, we knew the economy was in such a fucking flux,
Right.
and we still got people that's our age range that's struggling to find jobs, only making jobs that's being underpaid, and like, you know what I'm saying, like, so it gets to a point to where people really just focus on money. Like, what can you do for me?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like the chicks we follow on Instagram. We was having this conversation a couple weeks ago. We follow a couple chicks on Instagram that's like, they like, I Snapchat on this rant. They like the fake bartenders, or they work at the strip club as the bottle girl, or whatever the case is. But like, they got like thousands of followers, thousands of friends, but yet they don't have a man. You don't see them with a man. They don't have a man, but they fake gay. They be feeling on girls' booties with kissing the girls. Yeah, kissing the girls. But then when they go on rants about men, they always bashing. I don't fuck with these type of dudes, and I don't mess with this type of dude. These dudes are this. What can you do for me? Pay me this. Don't hit my line if you can't do woo woo woo. So it's all about what you can do for the person, but they so blocked off and sheltered into that life because they got a little bit of fame that nobody really get an opportunity to really give you the best of them. Because if I don't meet your expectations, my fear is even talking to you or playing myself in the end. I don't want to give money, the little money that I do have, if that's what I make. I don't want to give the little money that I do have, and then you throw me off to the side after I done thought it was going to be one thing. And then now I'm tarnished on the inside because I was trusting into something else.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the difficult part about it from a man's standpoint. And men are supposed to be providers.
Right. Yeah.
So with men having that aspect of being providers and doing for a woman, that's the mentality a woman comes from. But sometimes some women have to understand your expectations may have to come a little bit later. So if you want, you know what I mean? Like, if we get into a relationship and we start, well, I ain't gonna say relationship, but if we dating and we talking, let's say I got a job, I only make so much an hour. Like, if I only bring so much, I may not be able to take you to the finest restaurant every week. I may be able to do it once every 3 months. But that's something I'm saying, like, we got to deal with as long as we vibing with each other on a personal standpoint. And then as we grow, you hope your career go, grow a little bit. You hope your girl career grow. And then when y'all get to that level, then y'all could go start doing all these things. And then if y'all want to show it off, y'all can. But like I said, everything is fast and instant pace in this world. And I think that's why dating don't happen the way that it does. I watch so many people struggle and talk about dating like they can't find a good man or they can't find a good woman at our age range, and I feel like it's because everybody wants everything fast. That's just flat out what it is.
They want that instant love.
They don't want to compromise neither. Like,
it's no compromise.
None whatsoever. Like, you gotta have this, you have to have this, you have to do this, and like you said, when it doesn't work, you out the picture.
You out the door, you gotta go.
Even though, like you said, we can be having a good time, but you can make one mistake or whatever, and you out the door.
Right, like I've probably been guilty of it. Like before, like if I'm talking to a dude or something, he do something that blow me. Like, well, this dude been liking like 45 pictures. He's just like, he cute, so then next thing you know, you get to like
Double tap your
then
picture.
yeah,
Get you somewhere.
He told the Facebook messages all like, oh fuck him. Then like, that was good. No, I mean it's happened before. Like this dude liking the picture, so let me go like his picture, see what's going on. So if you like another dude's pictures, like he's liking yours, he's gonna send you an inbox. Like it's gonna happen. Like you be like,
if you like the dude pictures,
yeah, like if he's liking your pictures already. If you talking to somebody and they blowing you, you can be like, oh well, let me go to his page. Cause he cute. Let me like him.
That's how it goes.
She just put me on.
I ain't gonna lie though, because on some single shit, if I seen when you go to Instagram and you go down and see such and such just like 8 pics, and she liked the pic from 120 weeks ago.
Them old pictures, that's a sign.
You like
hit in the DM.
You like somebody digging some over here.
To eyes, this is like, oh yeah, the panties is wet. Like that's
I
what it is.
I can get it if I tried.
He's already hot and wet.
Hot. Like, oh yeah, she feeling me, huh?
He was like, you having all this trouble. Then go on Facebook and see the dude who just like who's liking all pictures consistently. That's the dude who like you. Go to his page, like his pictures if you feeling him, and watch what happens. Like,
pull out my phone.
Man.
He was like, that's how I get like 3 to 4 girls a week. Just on Facebook. I'm like,
is it that easy now?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie.
I'm doing the wrong thing.
I'm not on Facebook either, but I hear stories. And Facebook is like.
I'm only on Facebook, but I'm not on anything else.
All right, well, you must not be using it right.
I'm not. I barely go on there.
On Facebook.
I barely go on there. Like I'm still like, if I see somebody who I like, I may look at them, and you know what? I'm not even the approacher like that. But if I see somebody who I like, I may think, you know what? How I
Because what if you don't want to cross them again?
You know what? How I meet girls is either like a friend, bring somebody over, or like a job.
And
how often?
That's a key point though, because I feel like age 25 and up, like 25 to 35, if you not really on social media or you done the social media and dating app game, you're meeting people via work or through a friend or family member.
Yeah.
That's the only way, because
it can get messy.
Because
I've been in that situation.
Friends can be messy too. That can get messy.
I've been in a worse situation where.
Go ahead.
Right.
I was messing with 2 different girls
at the job.
Yeah. At the
Look. Like a risk factor.
And you know what? I told one of them, I was going to be on this podcast. Now I can't even tell her exactly
when it airs.
But I was messing with 2 different girls, but one of them was in a relationship.
Okay.
She lived with the dude, so I was like, okay, cool. I ain't got to worry about her like talking to anybody because everybody knows that she's in a relationship. But then the other one, she was single, so she was my my main. You know what I mean?
That's how you viewed it.
Yeah, she was my babe. But the one in the relationship. Like, even if she knew I was with the other girl, she was like getting jealous. She'd stare at the other girl. Like, she'd do crazy things.
Got stigmatized.
That's what it is.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
It sounds about right.
Yeah, because women could be real possessive. Like, if you
no, she even told me, she was like, listen, you got to stop like playing with old girl like that and blah blah blah. And I'm like, what? Like,
and she got a whole
dude
though.
like you live with your boy, like.
You know what this sound like?
What?
Who the chick I was messing with when we was freshmen? We know her. We know her.
I'm not gonna say y'all right. Y'all gotta be disclosed before y'all say name.
But she had a boyfriend, remember?
Mm-hmm.
And they was together for a couple years.
Yeah.
And me and her messed around, slept around. It was off the chain, and we continued to do the shit. The boyfriend was still coming down to see her like every 2 weeks or whatever you want to call it. He was coming down. But when he came down, that's when I played my part and just kind of fell back.
Mm-hmm.
But I started talking to another chick that I actually was liking.
Okay.
Like, that I thought, maybe it could progress into something. But me talking to her, I'm like, shorty went finna leave her boyfriend.
Right.
So in the moment of me talking to this girl, she heard about it through the grapevine or whatever like that. We saw you eating True Blood, or we saw you doing whatever you was doing. And then when she heard about it, I think the day after her boyfriend left, she came into my room and she spazzed out. Like, I heard you with such and such and just going on. And I'm just looking like, yo, you got a whole ass man that you ain't even made an attempt to leave. Like, I've been knocking you down for like 2.5 months. And you ain't made no attempt to leave the guy. I'm not pressing you to leave him, but all I'm saying is that what are we doing outside of the sex? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's coming from it? If I know there ain't nothing gonna develop from it, and that's all we doing, what's your jealousy gonna prove? We gonna be a happy couple in the end?
Let me tell you something. Rico, like, and you remember freshman year, you know, you put me on such and such.
Yeah.
And, you know, she had a boyfriend that came down there, and you know, for a while I was messing with girls with boyfriends.
I mess with.
You know, I ain't gonna even put.
With girlfriend.
I ain't gonna even lie. That was my specialty, to mess with girls with boyfriends.
My first year too, man. Was like that.
I didn't want the responsibility.
I definitely
did.
Yeah.
I feel like I could play you off so quick. As soon as you say anything to me.
Yeah.
I saw you flirt with such as a bar. Bitch, you got a boyfriend.
Yeah.
It's so easy. It's your go-to.
And you know, she I guess whatever it was, she liked me enough that she wanted to go to the movies with me one day, and the boyfriend was coming down to Carbondale at the same time she wanted to go to the movies, so she put me on her friend just so I can go to the movies with her.
Oh my god!
Wow, so she had her dip. She had her dip and her man.
Yeah,
at the movies.
Yeah, man. She was like, you know what?
That's so corny. I just had that happen to me.
She was like, pretend like you.
Yes.
God.
She was like, pretend like you.
She like,
you dealing with She was like, pretend like you dealing with her, and just so you can go to the movies with me.
That's corny. I swear to
wow.
God. That is so corny. That just happened to me. So I was talking to this guy, dating, whatever. He invited me to an event that he was having. The whole time I'm sitting next to a girl, and I can just tell, like, I'm the type of person, I peep out the scenery, the environment, or whatever. Okay, it's a little too friendly, you know. So then come to find out, he texted her like, yeah, I love you, such and such, such, such. And I'm like, that's corny, like, to have two people that you dealing with at the same event. Yeah, that's corny. Like, and I feel like I've been very honest with him, like, you know, we started dating. I told him I'm dating other people. I go out with other people. We're not in a relationship. But it's vice versa with him. He's like, I'm not talking with nobody. I work so many hours. I'm only with my kid. This is what I do. Your stuff is over here, so it's all about you. Then I'm looking, and he talking, and I'm like, first of all, you lied. And then I think that's what made me so upset. Like, you get both of us in the same space. You know my history. I can get a little cuckoo sometimes. So, you like, you ain't know, like, you know how I can get a little crazy.
I see how your hands go.
Yeah.
I don't know you, but I'm watching.
Hey, I'm fidgeting over here, just a little bit.
You know, you gonna lie, like, why would you do that? And I'm like, I'm very open and honest. All you could have said, like, yeah, I'm talking to some other girls. They give me the option to say either I'm gonna continue to deal with you or I'm not. But you lied, and then you have us both at the same place, sitting next to each other.
That could have popped off.
That could have popped off really ugly.
Man.
Really ugly.
Dating.
Like, that's corny.
So what I'm like learning from the panel here right now is when it comes to dating, it's a lot of lying and deception.
It is, man.
That's what,
is that part of it? Like, why it don't work?
It's a big trust game.
I
I think the thing is that the way the world is set up at this point in time, you can't believe everything that you see or that you hear.
No.
Exactly.
So you got to think about it. Whatever that's like impression that somebody give you, the first thing you thinking is it might be too good to be true because everything is always built off deceit.
That is
So like if I come in and I'm Prince Charming, it's like, yo, something is off about this dude. Like he got something else going on.
And as women, we wait for something bad to go wrong. Yeah, to go wrong. Because we like, this can't be true. He can't, have a decent job, take care of his family, all his stuff together. We wait him.
It's hard.
It's something.
But see, the thing
wrong.
about women, though, I feel like when women feel that way, it's because they got scarce pickings out here amongst men, especially black men in itself. You know, we done talked on previous podcasts before where they got to deal with men who are homosexual. They got to deal with men that's incarcerated, men that's either thugs on the street that can't really do nothing for them if they want to build. If they want to build a safe lifestyle, men that want to be women. But then when you look at what they up against from that, but then you show up and you got your stuff together. You got a degree. You smart. You intelligent. You got street and book smart. You got a good job. You got a good credit score. Like all the stuff that you get now, you got women that if they know that and they see that, man, it's a battle for that.
Well, hey, I'm single, so if you have all those qualities, put me on Instagram.
but what I'm saying though is that like it's women that's clawing for that man. So now this man, his mindset in the beginning is like, yo, I know I'm a prime pick right here. I got options.
And that's what it's like. It's like a catch-22 because you'll have a woman who may not want a thug but want a nice educated guy, and she may make X amount of dollars, but the guy she's interested in who makes like a lot of money and is a powerful person, like well-known, well-connected, he might not be looking at her because he wants the chick that's on Instagram or the chick that's higher than where she's at. So now it's another disadvantage.
There's levels to it.
And you know what? Like with me, I feel like I'm a decent looking guy. And I like them nods.
I was like,
Go ahead, finish your statement. Get your thought process out.
You messed me up a little bit.
When you put single people in the city.
But like I got a college degree. I don't have no kids. The back for all of that is, I'm living in my mama crib right now. So, and then, my credit was great.
Hey, I appreciate this honesty.
Hey, he's so honest. That's why I had to be on the show, man.
But it's going down, man. Them student loans, man, it's killing me, dude.
I know all about that.
But I
miss a good payments.
Yeah, man, you can't miss not one. But you know what? I know my worth, so I'm less likely. I'm not gonna settle. It's something that I won't do. I won't settle for nobody. Like, I have to, because I don't want to cheat. So, I've been dating. Don't judge me, all right?
No judgment in here. I can't speak for our listeners, though.
I ain't been in a relationship since, I ain't been in a relationship since 2004. All right?
Okay.
Oh, damn. That kind of red flag. Just a little bit.
Yeah, but you know what? That's because I feel like I already know what I want, and I already think that I know what's gonna make me happy. So, when I do mess around with women, I'm looking for something, and maybe I haven't found that yet, or maybe I'm just not ready yet. But I know my worth, and And I did my little dirt on the side, just...
I mean, honestly, to me, it sounds like you aren't ready.
Yeah.
Because, that long without a relationship, like, I just feel like you're not ready because I'm pretty sure from 2004 to 2016, you came across at least 3 chicks that was worth being exclusive with.
I did come across at least 3 chicks.
So what happened, though?
2 of them was in a relationship.
Oh, so you got
back to that factor.
You got deep feelings for them, and they was already into something else.
So I couldn't they
now
wasn't gonna leave.
Now we getting to it.
Yeah, they wasn't gonna leave. They do, and I wanted them to, and I tried.
You called feelings before they did.
I called, and you know what? And I always say like, hey,
they was putting it on your ass.
You know
that's a daily game, bro. That's a daily game. It could go good. It could go bad.
And in the third one. And the third one was long distance, and she wasn't feeling that because she felt like she couldn't trust me
with the distance.
With the distance, so
Okay.
Okay, I wasn't
now when you say that, not to cut you off, those are valid points.
Okay.
Like to where you're at now.
Right.
But just moving forward, I would suggest you're gonna have to 86 to dating with a boyfriend. Because
you gotta cancel.
Because you're gonna look up and it's gonna be another 10 years. You're gonna be saying the same thing,
and then you're gonna be 40 or 39.
Right, you don't want her to
because she'll do the same thing to you.
You're right.
I don't want nobody leaving their girlfriend.
And I heard that before because they're gonna do it again, right?
She'll do the same to you.
But you know what?
And it's getting harder. It's getting harder and harder. I know you're talking about you 29, but it get harder and harder to really realistically find it.
And there's so many women out here.
It's gonna be hard.
Like
I be feeling like this when it comes to women. I'd say I know a lot of women don't like to admit it, but I feel like a lot of women get to a certain age, they have
30.
I ain't even say 30. Past
I'm gonna
that,
say 30.
Where they have like what I consider to be a settlement age, where they have to settle.
Mm-hmm.
Because what happens is, you think 35? I want to say 35 and up. I think they got to say age right. So because you got to think about it, when you get past that prime stage of like towards 35, most of the men they encountering are either have been married already.
Yeah,
They definitely have children already.
Yeah.
And a lot of the stuff that's connected to their life when it comes to a woman, some of them women are still connected to them. Right. Like they had them for they had them for like a long time, and they not going nowhere because a lot of women don't like to start over. That's the biggest thing about it. If a woman invests so much time into a man, an individual, he could have done some fucked up shit. But if they built some form of a relationship or like some form of a connection there, that start over process is very hard for a woman to develop.
Way harder than a man.
So they don't like to take that chance or that risk because you got to think about it. When it comes to us, like a man could sleep with a bunch of women and whatever. That's they partners. It be like that. But a woman get to a certain point, they be like, yo, I need a cutoff point. Yeah. So I'd rather go re-sleep with somebody I slept with before because that's not adding to my number count. But on top of that, I'm comfortable because he know what I like and I know what I'm getting from him as well.
But we talk about that all the time with our little girls. Like we do this all the time. Like instead of like you saying dating messing with somebody else, we'll go have sex with somebody. Like, man, let me hit him up. See what you doing? Whatever. Yeah, just because it's our comfort zone. Yeah. And also, I was gonna say like we talk about this as well. Like I feel like women hit a certain age and we in a rush to get married. Yeah. And I hate seeing that. Like, and we have a group of friends, it's about 7 of us. And I'm like, just because we 30, 31, 32, that does not mean like, okay, I have to find this guy, I have to get married. Like, no, you don't. Like, enjoy life. We're all single, majority of us. We all have degrees. We all have great careers. We have our own, but that does not mean that just because we on Instagram and we see so-and-so, especially from Carmen, we see a lot of people getting married. And we like, damn, how she get a husband? She was a such and such. We all doing it. Vice versa. Like, somebody married his cheating ass, but then we looking like, what's wrong with us? Like, no, you're not supposed to do that. Your timing is your timing. And you don't want to rush into anything, and then you divorce. Now you get... now you got extra bills, you got kids and everything else.
And like, all because you rushed the process.
Oh yeah.
But you know what though? I say the thing about a lot of women is that when they were girls, everything was planned on schedule. So you got to think about it. Women will be like, yo, I want to have my degree at 22. I want to be in my great job at 27. I want to be married at 31. I want my first kid after I'm married at 34. You know, it's like everything is set on a set schedule. So when that schedule gets thrown the fuck off, it's instant panic. It's instant panic. Oh my God, I'm on borrowed time. This is not happening for me. What is going on? I'm 34 now. I still don't have anybody.
Now let me ask y'all this. So, cause you said that you would call somebody who you used to fuck with, so you wouldn't put another notch on your belt. So now, do you do this? Like, say a nigga who just give y'all some good dick, but if he gives you the good dick, you may catch some feelings again. Would y'all call that person? You still would? About that. Knowing that you
that's why they call you in the first place.
That's his mistake. Because you know I'm going to nag the shit out of him.
And then I talk about that's up to him if he wants to bother, but I'm sure gonna text you.
For the next 2 weeks. I think we go together.
But you know what? Here's the thing. Like all the women who I've messed with, I can call them up and be like, "What's good? Like, how you doing?" They be like, "Hey, what's up?" Like, you know what? It just don't end on bad terms. Like even and that's another reason why I probably mess with. Man, I mess with a lot of women who just boyfriends. Like I mean, that's
dangerous. I think you make love to women you don't go with. Instead of having sex. I work with somebody
what a great analysis.
You seem like you make love to women that you don't go with. And that's a problem.
And that's why they get attached.
See, back in Carbondale, we probably would have to keep your windows out.
You know what? I only call feelings maybe 3 or 4 times. It can be on one hand.
How they don't call feelings for you? You calling them, they like, hey, you was making love to people.
You was telling them something.
You was risking 8 years and
You know what? You know.
Hey, bro.
You did.
I know I was.
Fuck yeah. You know, yeah.
I made love.
Like I made sure they remember
You
me.
had your windows busted, car key.
I done had all types of situations happen, but I'm telling you right now, I knew off Jump Street I was making love though. 'Cause my mentality, I want you to remember me.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah,
Like
I want you to remember
whatever the case, I want you to remember something I did that was spectacular.
Yeah.
To where if I call you or if you call me, we can even if we get in a room, we ain't seen each other in 6-7 years. We get in a room with each other. I want you to be like, oh, you know.
But then what happens when you stop answering the phone call? Now somebody gotta go switch cars.
When I said we were serious, I'm just saying.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
That's why you mess with girls with boyfriends.
Yeah, but
you
that's what I'm saying. I said we were serious. Then I would have.
I mean, shit, that still don't matter.
You know what? It don't matter because they're fine anyway because
she in her feelings.
Especially, but you know, I
Regardless
always
of the
remind them
situation.
like, listen, dude, like. This is what you signed up for. You got a whole man like some.
I feel
some
like,
of them they live with the nigga.
Oof.
I feel like
It's deeper at this age. I ain't never had it that deep.
I feel like you got to be responsible at some point, or somebody, whether it's the male or the female. If you in a situation and you know that you have something real or something steady, and you see that person catching feelings, you got to 86 that shit right away.
I had to do it for my current relationship. Like I had to cut everything off completely.
You ever put somebody in timeout?
I stopped everything.
No, I'm talking about timeout, but you go back.
No, I've done. I've done that before. I think but I'm just saying, like, I'm engaged. But what I'm saying is that, like, I used to be out here bad.
Yeah, I know, man.
But what I'm saying is that, like, before I got with her, I told myself I wanted to get serious with somebody, but I didn't know what level of seriousness I wanted it to be. So I took time to myself, literally for like 3 months, to where I kind of like talked to girls, but I never gave them nothing serious, and I never did the love making as you would say. I mean, we have interactions, but I would never like make it just as deep as I know I'm capable of doing. So when I started talking to her, I said, well, let me start off and see kind of if I could just go straight cold turkey, like not talking to nobody else, and just kind of develop. But I set us on a pattern. Like, I set the pattern.
Okay.
So, like, we went on our first date. It was middle of the week. Based on my work schedule, I could only go out on the days I had off, which was the middle of the week schedule, and I was off every other weekend. So, I had Wednesdays off, and I had every other weekend off. She worked various schedules because we was in retail, so she worked crazy hours or whatever, so I had to map it out how we could. So, since I knew she got off at the same time on Wednesdays, I knew I was off on Wednesdays, that was the day that we went out. So, every Wednesday that I had off, pattern, we went out.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we went, no matter what, if something happened, she'd call me or something, case to tell me, I can't make this one, we probably had to reschedule for Woo, but that rarely happened.
Right.
We went out every Wednesday. Okay. So then on the other days, when I just wanted to see her, I would call her and say, I want to go, let's just chill at the hotel or something. Because I was living with my mom when we started dating. Okay. And she was living at a house with like her brother and some other situation. So like we was trying not to really be bothered with all that stuff and just when that area going each other out. So I had enough money. I'd be like, yo, let's just get up in a hotel room. We could just sit in a room or something and just talk or whatever. Well, I'm just saying, like that's just what we did. But the thing was, I kept a consistent pattern, which most men don't do.
You know what?
I kept it consistent, and then as I kept it consistent, the bond grew and it developed because I showed the woman consistency. Yeah. So I had no room to doubt anything that was coming from her end, and she had no room to doubt much of what was coming from my end. I mean, I know I probably could have done some things or whatever because you're not with nobody 24/7, and we can't control that. Right. But all I'm saying is that I set the pattern up for it to be that, and then over time that developed into me saying, okay, dude, this has been going good for a few months now. And this is not like you. This is out of your norm. Right. So when 3 months pass, I look up, we 90 days in, 3 months that passed. I'm like, shit, I want a relationship. Like a real one. Like I want a real one. Yeah. So I went to her and I asked, I said, how long you think it, because I knew she had came out of something serious. Yeah. So I said, how long you think it'll be before you think you're ready to hop into another relationship? She was like, oh, now, right now. Like that's all she was waiting for. Yeah, that was like, she been waiting on my cue. Because it's not a woman's place to ask a man. She needs to know that it's significantly coming from me. Right. So I said, like, when she said, I said, oh, okay, well, shit, then we together now. This is what it is now.
And you know what? Piggyback off what you said. Like I make sure that I try and stay consistent as possible. Like how I start talking to you is how I'm gonna end up talking to you. Like I want to make sure that you know me. Like, I want to make sure that you know that I'm gonna talk crazy sometimes. You know,
issues they got boyfriends.
but the issue is they got boyfriends.
So you get too deep with the wrong one.
And like I said, I done had like. Okay, so let's just say I mess with 17 girls who had boyfriends. 3 of them that I ended up falling for. Mm-hmm. So those the ones that I'd be like, dang man, like what's going on with y'all? Y'all shit. Like is it working? And like y'all said, probably, I make sure I put it down to the point
because you want them to keep fucking with you.
Yeah.
You can't not perform.
Yeah.
Right. Because if you don't, then that's it.
If you don't, I'm texting Ashley like, girl, this nigga weak.
And then you're not even worth cheating with.
Yeah, I don't like it.
So I gotta go in.
What Birdman say? Respect my name. You know what I mean?
Put some respect on his dick. Put some respect on it.
Yeah, man.
And we finish or we done here.
Those is the options. Finish or you done. Like.
So it's the man who said, because like, you know how they'll be like, a man ain't gonna change till he find a woman worth changing for. So it's really like the man has to make it up in his own man. It's not really the woman.
I say that, because I used to think it was nothing in this world that could stop me. And my friend, Gerard been my friend since high school. I used to think there's nothing in this world that can stop me from not having a side piece, a side chick, talking to this one. Like, no matter how serious my relationship guys be like, yo, I'm going to talk to somebody else. Yeah. Because my biggest factor was, what if I put so much into something and it falters and I have nothing to fall back on? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, I was a guy, even when I was out in the streets doing my thing, I was a guy that still yearned for companionship. So I still always wanted a woman. Mm-hmm. I still wanted a main woman to go to, talk to, lay up with, do type of things. Like, I sought that. Mm-hmm. But then I also had this trust factor issue in the back of my mind. Like, what is she doing such and such? Or what if I give her so much of me and then it just fails? But I really think a lot of that for me, I think it happened when I was young. Because I was 17 into a girl that I really liked. Mm-hmm. And in high school, not really trying to be on no player type stuff. And my pops on my ear telling me, like, dude, you need to like really stop thinking about just one chick. Mm-hmm. But I gave the chick my all, and then she played me with somebody else, got pregnant. Whole little, it was a whole little, it really,
that's how it happened, man. Sometimes
really scorned me, but you don't, as a man, you play it off as if it's not that. Mm-hmm. And I told myself, like, yo, I'll never be put in that predicament again to why I'm just caught blindsided. Right. Mm-hmm. So from now on, I'm just going to talk to her, and if I like you, it's cool, but I'll always have somebody on the end that I'm texting, like, yo, what's up? Yo, how you doing? I still stay relevant. I may not be fucking them, but I may still stay relevant. Right. And they text messages.
Mm-hmm. And you know what? That's how I like became whatever.
Professional side nigga.
What you say?
Professional side nigga. Yeah. You know what? And I know my role in a side nigga. I give what the boyfriend's not doing. You know what I mean? And that's what I do or did. And, shit, I was good at it. But how I started was because in high school, my last relationship with the girl, I don't think she cheated on me. But I caught her after we broke up. Like, she was like, in high school, I came to her. She used to share a locker with me, but she ended up moving to, her own locker, which is still in my little section. And I came back and I saw her kissing her ex-boyfriend. And that story. That fucked my head up. To the point I'm like, you know what?
So long, you be like, man, I remember this story.
Yeah.
He was out of it.
Hell yeah. And I was like,
she like, damn.
Yeah. And you know what? I was like, you know what? Never again. You know what? I don't want to be in this situation. I don't want to love somebody and then get hurt. Mm-hmm.
Like, so nobody wants that.
And women are more forgiving. And women are more forgiving than men.
Yeah.
It's something in their nature that's really built to be just more forgiving when a man makes a mistake. He sleeps with somebody. Like, you can talk to some things, do somebody. They'll ride the wave with you. They may not trust you 100% like they did, but they'll still ride the wave with you. and can do that. A man, that fucked me up.
Yeah.
My girl cheated on me one time. I could have cheated 80 times.
Yeah.
You cheat one time.
Our heart's not into it like how women starts being into it.
Because with a man, you think that when a woman opens her legs for somebody, it's so much more emotional.
It is.
So you be more baffled at the fact that your woman grabbed another emotional attachment to somebody else. You could probably forgive the act of it, but you be knowing like, yo, you was attached, you was feeling him. Like he could have been next up to be me. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how you be thinking when your woman actually cheat or mess around with somebody.
Because the woman is the one who say yes. Because if it was up to us saying, hey, you know what, I want some sex, and you be like, okay, you know, it's not that. We be like, I want some sex, and y'all be like, hey, yeah, fine. You know, but if it was up to us, man, how many people in this world? 7 billion? If it was up to us, it'd be what? Earth would have sink down.
Everybody be fine.
Hey, man, I could have sex and have no attachment.
Yeah, me too.
That was cool. That was great.
Me too.
I'll see you when I see you.
I
Peace.
see you when I see you.
Yeah.
Have a great life.
Sex don't get me attached. It's the personality that gets me attached.
Yeah.
But see, with that's what I'm saying. Like, and with dating now, with like social media and dating sites and apps, you can't get a person's personality through that.
No.
Which I don't think
It's a
why
picture
it
that's
works.
being painted.
Yeah.
It's a picture that's being painted. And you fall more so in love with what you see on the web other than the person. So it's like you kind of got to jump out there on the limb and take a risk because that's only what you coming across that's appealing to your eye. You only go so many places in a day.
Yeah.
You go to work, home. It's on so many places. But if you think about it, most of the world's encompassed in a cell phone and on these sites and going through what they see. So it's like, man, yo,
I think
like
you're drawn to
you
it,
see
right?
you see the life. You don't know what they're doing to maintain that life or keep it, but you see the life, and that person that you see on that is what you learn to like. Then you start dating them, you start talking to them. Then you get to the point to where you can see if you can learn to love that motherfucker.
Right.
But it's like
But if you have sex too soon, that could cloud that whole judgment.
It could, but I had situations where, you know, sex came quick, but, you know, first of all, like you said, I'm not attached with sex. Sex is not.
You a
It's
man.
gonna keep me.
I'm talking about the woman though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know,
Yeah.
It's
It'll
different.
change your whole
It's
perspective. You'll
different.
find out he lying and still be fucked
Yeah,
up.
it's
Yeah.
different. It ain't that sweet. A woman give you pussy in like 2-3 weeks, she still like your ass.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And she took a risk. And I'm pretty sure after you left, in her head, she like, man, I hope this motherfucker don't play me. Because I gave in and I had that moment. And you know what I'm saying? I did that. My previous girlfriend was like that to where we had sex sooner than what she had ever done with anybody in her life. But her biggest fear was like, I hope Rico don't play me.
Yeah.
I promise you, because I'm not used to doing it like that or that song, whatever, and I hope you don't play me. And I was like, you good. Don't worry about it. I don't think about it like that, but most men don't. Most men be like, yo, she gave me that shit in a week. Yo, I'm out. I'm on to the next.
Yeah.
I got what I wanted. And I think in my current relationship, she was the first girl that made me wait, I think, as long as I really literally waited.
Okay.
But I didn't expect to. Because when I first met her, I'm like, you know, she got kids. You know, she had been married before. I'm like, yo, this about to be a sweet deal.
Right.
I'm like, I'm shorty not gonna go. That's how I'm thinking. But to be honest with you, she knew what she wanted out of me before I knew what she wanted. So in the midst of us dating, the conversation started off well, and the talks was going good. And I'm like, yo, this about to happen. It's bound to happen. Everything got so good, I didn't even think about that shit. And then I looked up and I'm like, yo, it's 3 months and I still ain't beat. And my friends looking at me like, Joe, you ain't beat nothing, bro.
Right.
And that's what catch our heart more. Like, you know what? Don't get me wrong. You know, the 90-day rule, blah blah blah. But
I ain't know
At the-
people still did.
that's
Yeah,
the
a lot of
Steve
people
Harvey
don't.
stuff. You know,
I don't even believe in it.
I don't believe it in
I
either.
think our situation was just the fact that we just looked up and realized time had elapsed.
But you know what?
Yeah,
It-
90 days, I'm out.
I might have hit on like day 82 or something.
Yeah, but it makes us it makes us learn y'all more, and which makes us catch more feelings. Like the last girl who I've messed with that I had feelings for like that, you know, we waited for a while because I felt like she was just like
Worth the wait.
yeah, she was worth the wait, and I told her what I was on. Like I try and be as honest as possible because I don't want no surprises, and I don't want to surprise them. I tell them like, listen, I'm not ready for no relationship or anything like that. I want to date. I got to get my life
How do you
together.
know you're ready though?
Right.
That's the biggest line.
Exactly.
That's the biggest line that we shoot out so much. Like,
You
I'm not
never
ready
know
for a
if you're
relationship.
ready, yeah.
I'm not ready for a relationship. How do you not know if you're ready
But
if you don't even
you're
give a
dating.
chance to know and
Because you know
dating?
why? Because me, like I said, I'm old school. My daddy 80, my mama's 65. You know, so I know if I'm ready because I'm ready just to settle down. I'm not thinking about no other females, anything like
Bro,
that.
no matter what you
Yeah.
do, you always gonna think about another female.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm telling you, I'm telling you right
I
now.
may look at another female, but I know me. Like I've when I was in a relationship, I never cheated. I'm not gonna cheat. I make sure that I'm gonna carry that with my name. Like I'm not.
But yeah, I'm so
You know, it's no but. Like I will make sure I went this long. I'm 29. I'm not going to cheat.
So I'm confused. So at 29, you can tell yourself you're not ready for a relationship.
Yeah, because you know why? I got to get my life together. My life is.
People kill me with that too.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, you mess around and be talking about you trying to get your life together, and time don't wait for no man.
it doesn't.
So as this time keep passing, while you talking about your life getting together, your life don't get together on nobody's schedule but God's schedule.
You're right, but you know what? I'm not gonna add somebody else's life into
To your life, till you
to
got
my
your
life until
situation
I got.
together.
But it's always gonna be
You're never
something.
gonna
I ain't
say-
never
you're
had it
never
all
gonna have
together.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You're
You
gonna
know
have
what?
your whole
And
life
you
together.
I ain't never had it all together.
You're right. I'm not gonna say like I'm gonna wait till I'm 100% just like, oh yeah, I'm ready to just do. But I know how I was.
So what does it take for you to make that transformation, for you to mentally say, I'm ready? What do you feel like you're missing that's going to have it change for you to say, I'm ready? Like, what do you have to do?
I'm not a provider yet.
Okay.
Okay.
I can see
Okay,
that.
I can see
I can
that.
understand that part.
Okay, I can see that.
Shit,
So,
I ain't
yeah,
never
that's-
thought.
But
Do you have
on
like trust issues because you deal with
I-
so many women
I
who
do
have
have-
boyfriends?
I do
Like,
have
over
trust
time, that
issues.
play a role into his
Yeah.
mindset.
And it
Your
does.
psychology fucked up.
It does.
You don't even realize it, man.
Oh, trust me. I feel like, you know what? I feel like karma's gonna get me good because I've
and that's
I've
that
done.
could be a fear. Yeah,
And you know
like,
what?
I'm gonna fall in love with this lady.
You don't
what
have
I
to
think
ride
of-
that way because it's too late.
You're
You've
right.
done what you've done.
But you know what? I think about like this. If once I do decide to be in a relationship, I'll be like, you know what? Something's about to happen. You know what? Is the child, if I do get somebody pregnant, is the child gonna be mine? Like I'll be thinking like,
You think too deep. You think
you
too
know,
deep.
Yeah.
I
He think
think
way,
too
way
deep.
before it even get there. He just
Yeah.
thinks so hard about all of the mistakes.
Right.
They have all of the bad
Yeah.
shit.
I do.
That will fuck you up because I'm telling you, I used to think like that. That shit will fuck
Yeah.
you up.
Man.
You gotta take.
You just got to
chances.
take that chance.
Yeah,
That's the
you have
best.
to.
That's the best thing about love and companionship is that everything
and
about it
dating,
is
and
a
that's-
risk and a chance. The dating even
is a
fucking
risk.
marriage, even when you get that far. Like I'm engaged and I hope it goes well, but I can't guarantee that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like over time, something may happen. She may fuck up. I may fuck up. I mean, I swear to God, we pray that it don't. But I'm
Yeah.
saying is that the whole thing is about taking that risk. And a lot of people don't like to take risks because you think everybody wants perfection. You never gonna get perfection.
Well, some people just embarrassed. Like, I'm embarrassed because it didn't work out. I'm embarrassed because we had to get a divorce. So
They worry
what?
about how
Like,
somebody else viewing their
exactly,
situation,
Exactly.
man.
Like, you have to take chances or you're going to be stuck in that box for the rest of your life. Like, so what? You stay with your mom. You need to find somebody who understands your
That's
situation.
your situation.
Like,
and a woman that's gonna build with you, and y'all
Yeah.
could build together, and that's
You
gonna
get
make
an
y'all
apartment
bond
together
stronger.
when
Right.
y'all build long enough, right?
When I started dating my fiance, I still lived with my mother. And she was older than me by like 4 years. She lived in a whole house that she had and the whole now. She could have judged my entire situation.
Yeah.
But I moved back home to help my mother after my father passed because I had brothers that I wanted to look out after.
Right.
And I ain't gonna lie, making as much money as I was making living at home, I had the fattest fucking bank account you
Yeah,
can think
I
about.
would've
You know what I mean?
I would still be now like, baby,
Yeah,
come on
yeah.
here. Bring the kids, pack up.
But that's why I was so easy when I used to be
Yeah.
like, I just grab a room for us to parlay in because I had money. I'm like, I'm doing okay by living at home.
Right.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I wasn't judged based off the fact of first meeting, like, oh, you live at home, oh, this is your situation. You know what I'm saying? So after a year of us talking, I'm at a point to now where I'm ready to look for a crib. I'm ready to get up out of my mom's crib. But it was more honorable to me looking at her that you talked to me for this whole year that I lived at home with my mama.
Yeah.
And now that I'm about to move out, you still around.
Yeah.
So you didn't judge me based on this other situation that was going on.
But you know what's crazy? It seems like it's a little different nowadays. Like, you know, when you think about back in the
then,
day, you know, be
yeah.
like, oh, you living at your mama crib. What the fuck? You know,
Right.
but now you know, especially with college.
But you living for your situation.
You know,
Yeah.
especially with college and these
Right.
jobs, how they
Can't live
pay.
based on nobody
You
else.
know what I
And,
mean?
and
Like
I'm,
it's just
gonna
way.
tell you another fear that you might have. You know what I'm saying, or another thing you're gonna run into.
This shit a
Since
Jerron
you're not
therapy
ready.
session.
I know, right? But it low key go with the dating because like
There's some
I'm,
people out there like me. Well, it's a lot of people.
or
out
just
there.
in general. And it's like this is like speaking on men and like myself as well. Like I've done a lot of things. I've seen a lot of things. So as you get older and you start playing this game, whether it's on social media, going out, meeting chicks, you know how it goes. You know what they gonna say, what they gonna do. You have sex, then it's like, okay, now what? That shit get old. You actually begin to look for something more, and that's when you
golly.
know, like you move past that shit because yeah, a woman could look good, a woman could look like this or that, but you know she's crazy. She has
Well, attitude
okay,
could be
not
so
crazy,
fucked
but you
up.
know she's not perfect. So can you deal with her imperfections? Can she deal with yours? Can they mesh? It ain't about how you look, how you fucking this and that. Can you balance a checkbook? Do you have decent credit? Can you manage money?
Right. Well, if your credit
Like-
is bad, can I help you?
Exactly. What are your
Are you
future
willing to
goals?
listen to me while I help you build your credit?
Right.
back
Have you
up?
been anywhere
That's the
besides
time.
Atlanta and
That's
LA?
the time invested into
Like-
in Miami.
Or if you meet somebody,
Yeah.
if you meet somebody with a kid, and like let's say you meet somebody with a kid and daddy not around, like okay, the kid father not around, but I like you so much, you know, the kid comes as a package. Can I be a positive figure for your child and still love you
Right.
in the same?
Because
like, you know what I mean?
shit,
Like,
because at the end of the day, no, not to cut you off.
Oh, no.
You do not want to be 30 plus in the club talking or a lounge till it closed like what's good tonight.
Yeah.
That's the weakest fucking
That's
shit
the
for a
weak-
man or a woman. That shit not
I
attractive.
agree.
That shit not appealing because
But-
empty as hell. It's fun.
it's bad, but it can happen to you if you like lose a wife or a
Oh,
significant
well,
other.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean that's a different case.
I never been that guy anyway,
even if you lost a significant other, I don't think you just finna dive right back out into
Into
the
the
dating
club
pool.
shit,
If
yeah.
anything, it's gonna be gradually, and it's gonna be somebody at church or
Somebody you been knowing twice
right,
the time.
or you'll do a dating
I agree.
website.
I agree.
Ain't no way you finna be out there talking about some
Hell
like at the lounge and shit.
Hell no,
Like,
ain't
no,
going
you're
to the
not
spot.
finna
Like
do
that's
that.
so weak.
Yeah,
Like,
you're not finna do
And
that.
don't get me wrong, man. Like I had a girl who I was dating, and we real cool now. Who seen me at my worst, and you know I appreciate her for that. Like she just
That should be your booty.
yeah.
Oh, that's what I'm over here making like.
should,
and why you
you
not
know?
with her?
But
Does she have a boyfriend?
No, she
Okay,
don't.
see,
This is,
Oh, there you
This is
go.
perfection.
okay, what's the problem?
it's
But
just I'm man.
It's
I-
him.
You're not ready.
yeah.
yeah, it's
You're
him.
not ready.
It's him.
But why are you
It's-
not ready?
I don't know, man. I can't even.
He not ready.
How you gonna feel if you see her with another man? Like
So,
another dude?
I will understand.
Cause another man gonna come up and
scoop up.
stain that out, brother.
Well, right now we just friends, but
Sorry, damn.
I understand, man. Like I know what we were, and I know what I had, and like if she did, find somebody else, like I'm at the point that I understand that, shit, I just wasn't ready.
Okay, man. You in your own way, bro. Honestly,
So
like
my-
your dating life, you're honestly in your own way. You're your biggest critic, and I feel this is just me personally, not attacking you, or not.
No.
I feel like you approach women with boyfriends as an excuse for you not
To be
ready.
to address your issues that you have. You know what I'm saying? Within yourself and just dating
That
and
can-
finding
yeah.
somebody. You know?
Okay, so my question is this: it's to the women.
Okay.
Look right, you're like, oh shit.
Take off the therapy session of Jerron. From the men that you date, when you do go out and dating, what is the most significant thing that stops it from being serious?
Me. I'll say I'm greedy.
Okay.
When I say greedy, like I want my cake and eat it too. Like I feel like, don't judge me,
No.
and I know you're gonna laugh.
Did you just hear what we just
Like
said?
I feel like I have a lot of love, and I just feel like I shouldn't give it to one person. Not right now.
Okay.
So I give my love to this person, this person, this person, and that person.
Okay.
You sound like you in my shoes.
No.
Don't even.
Don't drag me on that.
Right, you ain't.
We,
Your love and her love
we
is
ain't
different
bumping fists,
love.
huh?
Hey, bro, she not trying to jump on a Titanic, bro.
I think I just be dating
shit's
the wrong
sinking, bro.
type of. I think I honestly just date the wrong type of man because like it's always something like it's an attachment to an old ex. That's what I always fuck me up. I'm like, it's always somebody who.
Is that something you see in the beginning?
Like, I feel like the last person I dated, yeah, because Kenyon was like, you probably should just leave that situation alone ASAP, but I didn't. But I was like, oh, I like him. He's a single father, 2 kids. I'm like, oh, I have a daughter, so but her dad like always gets her every weekend. Okay. So I'm like, okay, yeah, I really like this guy. But like Kenyon was like, A, he don't have no friends. That's a red flag. He has not one friend.
Not like, one?
Really?
Not one friend. And I said one thing about me, the guys that I date, like I have friends, so I feel like I don't want to be under you 24/7.
Right.
Like you go out with your guys, I go out with my girl, we meet up. Sometimes we go out together. But anytime we on a girls trip and they're literally on the phone the whole trip, he might as well have came with us. I'm like, dude, need some friends. Like he need a life, and it's not gonna work out. Like
his life was just his kids then.
And her.
Golly.
Like to a point where he was like, hey, Kenya, hey, so and so. I'm like, dude.
He wanted to go, didn't he?
I'm like, I'm not your friend. It's my friend, but like
this just happened, didn't it? Because you just went on a girls trip.
Yeah. He really wanted to go. Did he try to convince y'all that he wasn't gonna be around?
Because I did go.
Snapchat tells it all.
Yeah, he ruined everything. Like he accused me of trying to sleep with the cab driver.
And she snapped him
before.
Seriously, like he accused me. He went through my phone because my phone it don't have to be like I wasn't talking to nobody but him. But he goes through my phone with a video. We asking the cab driver what place to go. He like the cab driver was like, I don't party out here. I'm like, oh, why you must have a wife at home so you don't go out. He like you trying to sleep with him. That's why he wasn't knowing if he had a wife.
Crazy.
I was like.
Jumping the gun that fast? Crazy.
That's
what he say? Why you had to ask he had a wife,
next thing you know, his ex on calling my phone harassing me.
Ex?
Like he was like,
the baby mama or just another ex?
No, ex has.
Why is she harassing you though?
That's the exact King was like from the beginning.
I told you. Like I can see through people. I see it before they come. I'm like, no.
Listen,
just,
can you?
a liar.
It seemed like you know exactly what you want.
Yeah.
So, what's going on? What's?
I'm not ready. Like I just like I'm okay with dating right now.
Okay.
And I know that I'm a cheater, so
has some traumatic dating.
I love the honesty, man.
Yeah. How you?
I think
we pretty much the same person, right?
Yeah, I like to
I think you got a little PTSD though. From college, like for real. I think
I
got a tad bit of PTSD.
Who?
Like,
Cheeto?
Yeah, from who she dated in college. Like
post-traumatic
syndrome.
So how you not the woman version of me though?
With that person,
right?
And that you know, what I'm
I think I turned into that person.
Yeah, but not as bad.
Okay,
not as bad.
thank you,
but I think like Kenya from
who was this person?
We cannot speak his name. I think he passed.
We won't speak his name. Yeah, I just think
I think he passed. R.I.P.
He did to you, huh?
God bless the dead.
I just think she just got, and she turned into, because she was so, like, she is sweet, but like she invested so much into him, helped him so much, and he was just a dog.
And it's crazy because people like, man, you came from a 2-family household, your mom, your dad, you not trying to get married. I'm like, no. Like, I feel like so many people are in a rush. And I got this, I got that. Like, so what? Like,
to show off for other people, though.
Yeah.
You know, everything that's put out there is to show off so you can show and prove in front of other people.
Yeah.
The first thing you ask somebody, they ain't seen you in a long time, what you got going on? What's going on with your life? So the moment you say, I work here, I got this
Right,
going on,
Are you married? Do you have kids? You say no.
And then it's like, so what's going on?
Something always got to be wrong. Like,
but nobody should limit you but yourself to what you feel like can work.
When the last time we talked, and how did I start off the conversation?
When we talked last week?
Yeah, I said,
what'd you say?
My little nigga. What's good, man? Like, you know, we don't have to start off like, hey man, what you been up to and blah blah blah.
So how do you all feel like when you see, ladies and fellas, how do you all feel if you see a single woman who appears to have her things together versus a single man who seems to have his things together and they single?
Is she a woman? Is she single?
Yeah, and if he's a man, he's single. Like, what's your first impression?
I'll probably be like, I know this is judging people. I'll be like, he must be a player or some shit.
As a man, because he got options. A man at that powerful has options.
Yeah.
Me, a woman, if I see a woman that's like that,
I think something wrong with her.
Yeah, I would think like she mentally off somewhere.
Yeah.
But she could be focused on something different because a lot of women are the new climate age of leading the world as far as business and entrepreneurship and things of that nature. That's what I see physically right now in the world. So a lot of women become so career driven that they don't let a man even come close in their circle to mess up their focus. Because if a woman gets stigmatized, they can fuck up her focus completely. So she has to turn into Robin Givens' character off of Boomerang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only way.
How she was so career driven and she messed up his head.
Yeah.
And
Those the ones who do it.
Jane.
yeah.
I'm Mary Jane.
But you know what I'm saying? Like she was so career driven. I think when I see a woman like that, that's the first thing I would think is like she's so far into her career that she don't even look for love. So how can I penetrate that system to even get in between it? Because right now that's her only focus. A woman got to be open and receptive and ready for love for a man and really know that he can give it. You know what I mean? Like.
But a man has to be ready too.
He got. That's what I'm saying. He got to be
because
the man,
once she open that shit, if you walk through that door, boy.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. That's why you got to show and prove.
If you're not ready, don't walk through the door.
You got to show and prove.
Yeah,
it's so much at hand right now with women today, and especially as we get older. The thing is, you be like, man, why such trying to rush it, or why is this going on like this, man? You can't play the same games you played at 22 and 23 with a 31-year-old woman.
Can you say that again?
No.
You just can't.
I agree.
You can't text her every fucking day like how you doing. You have to call her.
Yes.
You got to sit on the phone with her.
Yes.
Like you got to give her some time. Niggas don't want to spend money.
No.
Niggas don't.
Wait.
The end of the show.
Wait. I'm being real. Like niggas don't want to spend money, and then they get upset because they don't want to spend money. But you don't want to spend money because you talking to 8 chicks. You can't spend your money on 8 chicks.
Nope.
But if you got one chick who understand your situation, you can learn to spend that money how you need to spend it with her, and then you ain't got to worry about it.
And a real woman ain't gon'. I don't care where you take me. You know, you don't have to be downtown.
Yeah.
If I know your situation, I know your situation. Like, you don't have to whine and damn me, buy me expensive. So
You gonna be able, but
I'm gonna be compromised.
the man gonna be able to read that from you when y'all first have initial conversation. If I first start talking to you, and the first thing you talking about is me taking you to motherfucking what's that spot downtown, Maestro? Or you telling me like, oh, I only go here, or we only eat here. I know off the back, it's levels to this shit. I ain't on that level that you trying to be on, and I'm not gonna fake it for you neither.
And I'm pretty sure chicks who talk like that is all via text or social media. It's
But
never over the
sometimes they be
phone.
making that shit up so they can just get a free meal.
Get a
They
meal
don't go
up
there
out
all
shit.
the time. Like,
Yeah.
because if that's the case, you can take yourself. Like, period, point blank. Like, no.
Cause the slightest thing can happen if you kick it with a woman, y'all could just go for a fucking drive down Lakeshore Drive
Eat
on a
some
nice
ice
day,
cream.
and then y'all can fuck around and sit on the park, eat ice cream, or y'all can be like walking down the street like,
Walk
yo,
downtown,
we just drove past a Culver's. You want to eat this burger real quick? Like it could be something as simple as that. I'm not saying it got to be a McDonald's date, but I'm just saying in general is that motherfucker, you fed, right?
Yeah.
You chose some off the menu that you like, right? Okay, so what I'm saying is that shouldn't dictate the vibe or the thing we build in between us because you looking at the status of a restaurant.
But nowadays, guys don't even want to do that. Like you said,
they
too
don't.
busy. They
want to Netflix and chill.
That's it. Yeah. That's all people want. You can come text on my phone at 7 or 8 o'clock. Come on my house and chill. No, I have my own house with my own bed.
Yeah.
I'm not coming for what? Like it's a difference if I'm already over there or you say let's go out to eat or whatever. But all they want to do is text, Netflix, chill. That's it. That's simple. That's all.
So where's the bond? That's the fast paced shit. Who was we listen to? ASAP Ferg when he was talking about the generation don't really get involved with like texting.
Right.
I mean, get involved with talking to the women that they trying to develop something with.
Exactly.
Everything is a text. I text you every morning. I text you every night. We'll text all day while I'm at work. But if you call, I can't answer the phone, or we can't talk that long, or I gotta go do this. Like if we go Netflix and chill, all right, let's put some pizzazz on it. Let me make a fucking 5-course dinner then.
Yeah.
While we preparing Netflix and you pick the thing, or we talk or something, play a game or something before we actually get to like everything is just so simplistic. Just come over, open the door, pick a movie.
We sit on the couch.
Let's order this shit real quick and let's eat and fuck.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah.
Let's go.
You forgot to drink. You have a little drink.
Oh yeah, that's what I said. I said drink too.
Right. Gotta have to look at you fucking within the
let's
first
eat and
30
fuck.
minutes.
And then that's it. That's it. That's where it stops at.
And I hit you up.
And then after that, I'll call you when I'm ready to go again. I'll be here in a couple more days. I'll talk to you then after that.
Yeah.
It's no follow up. You know what I'm saying? It's no see through. But the thing about men back in the day, men didn't fear being in love.
No.
You can tell that from the music that was out. You can tell that from the way they put things out in R&B, the way they vibed off certain things. They didn't fear being in love. Their heart was on the fucking table. But the thing is that don't exist no more because the culture has subsided that shit altogether, and everything is about bitches, money over bitches. Let's get it.
Yep.
It's fast.
Right, like
If you in love, you a fag.
Yep.
But then you talking about the fags.
But then you want to spend all your money with your boys. You buy a $250
You spend money with your niggas, yup.
Spend money with your boys, but
Hey,
your
you
girl,
buying-
a girl
y'all buying
asks
bottles.
you to take her out. Oh, this bitch thirsty.
She want to do woo.
You can't do it
That's what
yourself.
they do. Yeah.
And that's sad that that's the way the majority think. But the culture itself has built this shit to be
No, I
the way it
agree.
is.
In the music,
It's the social
in the-
media.
And
Like,
that's
you know,
right.
And that's why dating in 2016 is so fucking hard for both sexes.
Very hard.
It's so
It's
hard.
it's pretty much non-existent. I
Yeah,
mean,
nobody wants to court you no more. Nobody want to go to the movies with you. Nobody want to
all
sit
you
down
can do
and
is
make.
inbox,
That's
DM,
it.
swipe
That's it.
left,
But
swipe
it needs,
right.
Why I don't
you need to
deal
go
with that
back and forth. Like I
Yeah.
said earlier, you want me to come over, you want me
Yeah.
to chill, you want me to
Suck your
clean,
dick
whatever.
every day.
Every you want me to suck your dick, fuck you, watch your kids, bring you lunch. But then when I ask for something, I feel like I shouldn't even have to ask.
Yeah.
You should be like,
I
let me
just
send
wanna
my girl
give
some
it,
roses.
yeah.
Oh, it's her birthday. Let me do something. Like simple things like that. No,
Yeah, it's stuck to
It should-
where like women feel like all the men want is pussy, so they're like, well, let me at least get something out of it. He
That's
gonna
how
take
women
me
feel?
somewhere.
Yeah.
He gonna take me somewhere. Like that's why they tell
That's
you
true.
like, let's go downtown because all you want to do is fuck. Let
That's
me at least
true.
get $300 meal
Right.
or outfits.
Let's
and
get
all
some
that.
out of it. I know we're
Yeah.
gonna take it there. Let me
Right.
get some of
Yeah,
it.
'cause that's all he
You
wants.
basically
He give it
paying
up.
for it,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
and I look at it like if that's the case, just go on the website and just
And
literally
pay for
pay for
it.
the shit.
Right.
You ain't
You got
gotta
them types.
right. You ain't gotta lie.
Yeah.
You ain't gotta
I gotta
explain
none of this
shit.
beating around the
You can
bush.
say, hey, how much for XYZ amount of time?
I won't hit.
I can pick
30
you up, or we
minutes.
could be at this hotel. Bam, you done.
Right.
Like why as a man, like why wait? Like sex is too easy to get sex now. That's why it's like
Yeah.
sex shouldn't even be the main go to because that shit gets old.
Everything is accessible.
Everything's
Everything is
accessible now.
You gotta
easily
bring more to
accessible
the
for
table
you.
now.
Everything is
Like
accessible.
you can have the best sex ever, but at the end of the day, I'm looking at she like, what can you do, man? Like what's your future goal? I be asking that question like, what you want to do in like 5 years? What you want to do in 7 years? Okay, you got kids? Okay, that's cool. What do you see your son being at this point in life? Or is the father involved? Do you want to get your kid involved in this? Or like how do you see growing this? Like I need to know something that I could step in, help plant the seed for, and we could grow something together.
Right.
No matter what it is.
If you're looking for that.
That's what.
Yeah.
Shit, as a grown ass man, I need to be.
You have to.
Time.
Right.
I'm just saying, like I'm 29 going on 30. Like time, time is right there, man. I'm gonna look up and you can fuck around be 40 with grades and you out here stunned. And we be talking about how women got a settlement age. Shit, a man got a settlement part 2.
Yeah.
The only thing is a man don't have as many high expectations of a woman compared to what a woman may be looking for. So a man will be like, yo, fuck it, I'm 35. I'm just gonna fuck around and marry shorty.
But you know what man biggest downfall is? Men only focus on looks.
That's what. Yeah, that's
They
true.
they don't care about nothing
she
else.
ain't got no
Just,
fat
she
ass.
bad, ain't she though?
She just
Yeah.
off
She
face
bad.
banging.
Like that's all they
the-
But see,
care
but that's
about.
how the value of a woman go down mentally, and that's why most women just go after what they go after because you got so much women fluctuating towards fucking getting these butt shots and all this other dumb
Right.
ass shit because the men have set this fucking perception of a woman that they want, and like I said in the beginning, companionship is good for the soul for
But-
everybody.
But it's
And that's what they
crazy
looking
because
for.
who is this all for? You just want to impress your boys. Hey, she bad, ain't she? You just want a trophy, bitch.
That's still,
Like
that's still a man with a
that's-
little boy mentality.
Yes.
true, and it's a lot of them
I'm
out
still
She
a
there.
get
woman.
mad when she
Woman
fuck
mentality.
one of your boys. Like, what did you?
Right, because he
Exactly.
liked her fat ass too.
Yeah.
Right, like yeah, you kept bringing them around,
Yeah.
and I'm like, shit, I make more money than him. Come on, okay,
And she gone.
and it's done.
Because all you saw was the shallow part of it. You didn't really get to know the person and develop nothing.
whole
man.
area.
It take time. Everything take time
Oh,
in this
of
life.
course. I
And everything
agree.
ain't as easy as you want it to be.
And I
These
feel so
fucking get
bad.
rich quick schemes, all this other shit, everything take time from that to working, career, to jobs, to love. All that shit take time, man.
And I feel
It's
so
hard
bad
work.
across the board for like men and women who are like single and dating
Really
like
good.
on social apps and you know what I mean, like signing up for eHarmony. All this shit don't matter the age, the race, or nothing. Because it's real out here because all dudes be using that for it too. It's a hookup.
Come up, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They inbox you a few times, ask for your cell phone number. As soon as they get that shit, they like, when we going out? When we fucking? You like this? You like that? Meanwhile, their profile is hunky dory. Picture hunky dory. You looking like, what the fuck? So that shit weak too, and you like, I spent $50 a month on this bullshit. Like when I could have just opened my window and said, "Buddy on the corner hollering at me for free." Like what the fuck? Like this shit's stupid. Like it's so dumb. So it's like hard kind of trying to weed everything out and just people not honest. You know what I'm saying? It's just you could hide so much behind a picture or a post. You know what I mean? Or a gag or a picture. So.
Because you can post whatever you want to post.
Yep.
And I'm almost on my Charles Barkley type stuff where, you know, he be like, man, I ain't on no social media, like stuff like that. I'm on Facebook, but I barely go on there. But I don't want to just settle for social media to find somebody. I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't, you know, knock it. But I'd rather just meet you, like, you know. Just, you know, off of work or, you know, friend or something
you
like
leave
that.
the work alone.
Work alone?
Yeah. Don't mess with nobody at work.
That network is a whole nother picture.
Yeah.
Well,
it's
then
different,
you meet
man.
somebody outside. And then
My fiance, I met her at work. So.
It worked out for you.
But that's because
it's more bad stories than good.
It can be a gift.
My parents met at work and they still married.
Wow.
So
that's because you spend most of your life there.
Yeah,
that's the hard part about it. You spend most of your life there. Because before I met my fiance, I was kind of in something still with my ex. We still was broken up, but we still had this thing going with each other. But because I spent so many hours at work, I couldn't focus on her because I was able to develop something with her because I was always at work. If I'm at work for 15 hours a day, I'm sitting there talking to you on my breaks while I'm walking through the aisles, when I'm doing whatever I'm doing at work. I was able to build something else over there, so I never even got a chance to go back and build what probably could have been fixed over there. Yeah. Which I don't regret at this point, but I'm just saying at the time that's kind of what threw it off. But shit, I mean, sometimes you can't control when you meet the person you gonna love, right? And you can't control who you gonna love. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm at work and I come across you and you have a banging personality and you just like it, and we decide to grow that, then cool. Yeah. But let's just focus on us. Right. Don't let's let the work shit get involved. I work with 2 people right now that's engaged. Since I've started with this company, they've been together. They're a couple. I never see them let work distort their relationship. They still go out and they still go out and they still smoke their little cigarettes together because that's what they do. But like they go back. If I work in transportation, they go back and forth over freight, and like I see them go at it literally over work, and that shit be done and over in 10 minutes. And they back out like in love, got to go. Like it don't affect nothing.
Damn, that's dope. Yeah, that's real.
It's crazy because I sit back in my computer, I'll be watching this shit. He be like, "You fucked my shit up," and she be like, "No, it was my fucking load first." Da da da. And then he get up and be like, "Are we gonna go smoke or what?" And like it's just they be out, they be go. But like, if you can't control that. I mean, I understand we want to put so many criteria and standards on it, but you can't control that. You can't control where you're going to fall in love with. You can't control who you're going to fall in love with. And I feel like when you put so many statutes on people of what you want and expectations, sometimes you got to let that shit go because you can't control it. I remember coming in college, I used to be like, man, I want a chick who got all this many degrees like me. I want a chick that want to start a business like me. That shit was fucking shallow because I may not meet that person. I may meet somebody who ain't got not nan degree, who that's just true. Banging personality just fit me like no other, and I just got to work with that.
That's true. That's
but real. when you start getting to like I said, being shallow, that's what be mattering to a lot of folks, and that's what make it hard today too. Because you got on a day, you asking somebody what's going on with you or what you got going on, you were like, oh well, I have a degree in such and such, or I do this. Right, everything is about what you have and what you do. Yeah. Your accomplishment is everything. I want to hear about that shit. Tell me what you love to do. What's your hobby? You like poetry? Fuck, do you like to watch this show? Why do you like to watch this show? Like, give me some of that other shit. Don't give me that other shallow shit.
Right, that you put on social media.
I only like this car. I only go to this restaurant. I have a degree in such and such. I want to get 2 more degrees in this. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
It's like Taraji off of Think Like a Man.
What is that? Oh yeah. When she was shallow shit with him.
Yeah.
And she almost lost a good man.
Yeah. Yep.
because of it, which we see every day. And then next thing you know, when a woman lose that man, they see that man out here blossoming with a whole nother chick. Now you
Salty
jealous
as
and you
hell.
salty as hell. Like, damn, why the fuck is he making it so hard? I mean, making it so good. Or why is that looking like that? You didn't give a person a chance.
And you know what? Let's be serious. We know it's probably harder to find a good man opposed to us finding a good woman.
It's super difficult.
Yeah.
Because a man is supposed to be the actual
Hunter.
yeah, he has to be the hunter and actually be able to really set up shop for a woman to be comfortable.
Yeah.
But with so many men are really filling that void or actually coming across like that, how can you expect a woman to really find what she needs to find? And we already, like I said, they already got scarce pickings, bro.
Yeah.
So if I meet you and you got certain shit together and you on dummy, shit,
Yeah.
they gotta settle.
I ain't
gonna say settle, but they gotta chill out.
Yeah,
And then you wonder
10.
like why she 41 and she's single
Yeah.
because these little motherfucking scumhead dudes she was coming across was doing all of the same goofy ass shit.
The whole pattern of it.
Yeah, they be back to
Yeah,
back.
so it's like men got 10 women to choose from. Women probably got like 3.
And then men past the older age get super scoring. The men that's our age, that's 29 and 28 and married right now, that end up having issues in marriages and get divorced by 35, 36, they found a hard time falling back in love or going back to that life, which means the woman that's 35, 36, that's never been married, has a hard time finding a man, a good man to come from it because of what happened in the previous shit. So this shit is
It's all
all...
fucked up.
Well, with that like note, we're gonna get final thoughts on dating before we close this out. So we'll start with our guest. We're gonna start with you, Ash. What are your final thoughts on dating in 2016?
Well, my thoughts are that it is hard, but there are some good people out there. You just got to keep an open mind and be honest.
Anything you suggest people do, like dating apps, or just meet people?
I suggest meeting people in person.
Okay.
But I mean, if you have to meet them on Facebook or something, I mean, I wouldn't knock it. That's not really my thing.
Okay. Ken?
Leave Facebook alone. Yeah, it's the devil. My advice would be just take chances, like, especially for you. My friend. Step out the box, step out of your comfort zone, and have fun, enjoy, live life.
All right.
I ain't gonna give no advice right now. I'm just gonna.
No, man.
I
You
can't
can give
give
your
no
advice.
advice right now.
You can give your advice.
You can get your outlook.
I'm not about to go on the social media no time soon.
Okay.
But I'm a stick to meeting people, just how we met. Who knows? You know what I mean? This is how I meet people. Stuff like this.
Okay.
So I'd rather do that opposed to you see a picture and you don't even know if that's them or
The
not.
person. All right.
And then you be like, hey, what's going on? And
You
they
can.
back
If they
and
got
forth.
like 300 tag photos, it's them.
Yeah, that's
You wouldn't say, trust me, I know.
That's them all the way, bro.
so yeah, I'm I like Ashley, meet people outside the social media and everything. That's what I'm gonna stick with.
Okay. Reed?
Like King said, man, I say you got to take risk. Love and building like a relationship and a rapport with somebody and companionship, all that stuff take time. It's an investment. It's an investment towards the future. And your future, you came to this world alone, you're going to die alone. But as you get older, you still want somebody to grow with you before you get to that level or before you get to that point.
Definitely agree with that.
It's a big risk factor. And over time, a lot of people don't like to take risks because they scared. But that's the biggest thing that make everybody be successful, from business to school, education, love. Everything's a big risk that you jumped out on a limb and took. You took a risk when you went to college to come out. You know what I'm saying? To make money. You took a risk I took a risk when I had my kids. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
I took a risk because I didn't know if I was going to be able to do this. I took a risk in love. And like, you just hope for the best, but only God can really control what your outcome is really going to be. But you got to work for it. So jump out on a limb, take these risks, and just really start to analyze things in the beginning and see through the bullshit. Don't let everything else be wrapped into sexual feelings, emotions, looks, or shallowness. Dissect everything to a T, but also don't be so subjective to throw people off because they don't meet criteria.
Okay. I feel like lower your expectations. It would be best if you don't have
Lowered
any.
expectations.
Right.
Remember on Mad TV? Yes.
I did do that. But yeah, like lower your expectations. Don't go into it like this is what I want, this is what I need. I feel like if you are going to date with social dating apps and websites, I would try and be as honest on those because obviously the other people not. And if you hawking somebody on Facebook, Snap, or IG, just kind of before you actually approach them, just look at their patterns and just kind of see, like, if this the person you really want to be with, or just ask yourself, why am I about to contact this person? You know what I mean? And other than that, like everybody else said, just kind of take risks. By taking risks, if you out somewhere, if you're a woman, just, flirt with a guy or kind of approach him and say, hi, my name is Stacy. What's your name? If you a guy, you know what I'm saying? Ask for her name and then her phone number, but like use a pen and paper. Instead of your cell phone. That I think that'll get a positive reaction. Pull that pen.
I still got a pen. I keep a pen on me. Just
Wow.
I think
that will. That's for any dude. I think that will get.
Yes, I'm shocked he haven't been had his ear like.
That will get a positive reaction out of any woman. I don't care what no dude say. I don't care what no woman say.
Yeah, I still got a pen, man. I keep a pen on me, man. Just cause.
So
Sometimes I like to go without my cell phone.
Hey man, if you start off genuine, it should end genuine.
Yeah. So I mean.
And then if it don't go, man, just take it as a life lesson and
don't
hold it to the next.
Yeah,
that's our biggest problem is that we hold what happened with somebody else and we take it to the next.
And don't compare your dating life to the next person you see or the next person next to you or your relatives. It's your time. It's on your accord. So do any of y'all want to give out any social media tags or anything?
Nope.
Jerron don't got
I'm Jerron Walker. That's it.
All right.
Hey man, you're a pretty good mediator,
Yes, he is.
I appreciate that. I think that's the first time that's been said. but yeah. So this is gonna wrap up episode 11. Dating. We got we got our official logo coming soon. And as soon as we get that, everything else, like we said in our previous episodes, is coming out. I want to shout out my boy Yari. You know what I mean? He in ATL doing this thing. He reached out. He's working on the podcast. We're waiting on that. So, we just going to keep them coming. And we got other big stuff coming. So, subscribe, like, tell a friend. Follow us on social media. Y'all already know the spiel. And this I94 podcast signing out. Peace.
Peace out.